Welcome to Skottie Talk with Tyler and Dustin. I'm Dustin, and he is Tyler. Hey,
I
Tyler.
am Tyler. This is correct. This
He's
is
still
accurate
Tyler.
information. Yeah.
Yeah, no lies. This is the no spin zone here on the Skottie
Yeah.
Talk.
No lie detected. Exactly.
I really wanted when the timer stopped to come on and be going. Just hopefully the
It's a
Wi-Fi is a little
pretty convincing freeze frame there. So
well, thank you. I try good. Hopefully, everybody. Yes, Seth. Let's get this party started. Hopefully, everybody can see us and hear me a little bit better tonight. Wi-Fi has been updated in the Whitney household. New laptop, so I can see everything. I'm not freezing up every 5 seconds. So hopefully, everybody can see me and Tyler equally well. I
the
apologize.
Wi-Fi is coming through good. So
Yes, I apologize for the people that can see me clearer tonight and realize this is what I look like. It doesn't get much better than this, folks. I apologize, but we'll continue on. How are you doing tonight, Tyler?
not too bad. Just busy. Just busy at work. Yeah, true professional now. Once we get those ring lights that Skottie's sending us, then we'll be.
Yeah. Well, after I see how clear I look now on my laptop, I'm like, oh, good Lord, I don't need a light. I don't need anything to.
No, we
Yeah.
need bright
Something
lights.
to-
We need like 3-point lighting.
No, I need
Behind lighting. Yeah.
I need a dimmer or something where it looks like I'm calling from a dungeon.
Need to be 8K resolution, like
Yep. I've said before, pixelated Dustin is the best Dustin, so I don't think I've ever said that. But anyway, you
Well,
look
you
10
have
years.
now.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Okay.
We'll get you nothing.
Nothing. All right. I tell you all this to be honest. Me and Tyler talked about this. We had our heroes experience in June. Then we had shows with Seth, Skeff, and a guy named Eric, and we gave our hearts 110% on each of those shows. We're giving you all about 35% tonight. So
That's a little low. I feel like it's like I'll give it a 45. Let's say 45.
45.
45.
Okay, so we're giving you a 40% average is what we're giving you,
Yeah.
folks.
It
So
wasn't like that one episode where I was literally fried and just couldn't think clearly.
yeah, and that's the prize for tonight. That's the game for tonight. If you can tell us which episode that Tyler was literally fried on, you will win a prize.
There we go. Yeah, at the end of the episode.
That's right.
Yeah, the blue hue ambiance. Honestly, I think most of that comes from the slide presentation with this blue that Dustin likes. Because I also have a dark mode, so this is my dark mode off with the bright white of my browser. So with that on, it's just the blue from this presentation that you're getting. So
Oh, we have a winner. Britton won. He says it was all episodes that Tyler's fried in. That is
what have you won? A
that is
permaban.
correct. Yeah.
That's what you've won, Britton. It's no longer allowed on this show.
And Becker, I saw your message pop up, bud. I'll message you as soon as the show's over with. So I won't leave you hanging. So I saw that.
Well, he's leaving me hanging. I have no idea what's happening.
It's about the Jamie op. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And we'll
be talking about that later. Exactly.
Exactly
Some
right.
Foreshadowing there.
Yo.
Jerry, Angie, Zach.
Angie, hey,
Hello,
what's
everybody.
up? Zach, another person I was in contact with today about the Jamie op. I see a lot of familiar names here that are taking advantage of the Jamie Jones
I like
sketch
to
op.
hear it.
So,
I like to hear it. Jamie likes to hear it.
no, it's all good. I saw it. What is a city limit? Oh,
That's a typo. That's what that is.
wah, wah.
That's that 40% you're getting.
Wow, this is not good, Tyler. We have to cancel the show now just because.
You know what? I don't think anybody deserves to see this show. That's it. We're calling it.
Let's see what it says. So I am going to be good today.
Only for a day.
That's true.
That's fair. It's like the stupid fresh mess rules. You get to come back the next day. So
Limped biscuit. I like a limped. You
Oh
know
my
what's
goodness.
sad is you all deserve the banner that I made, which is just plain black
Just text.
text.
Yeah.
Tyler tried to be fancy for you all,
I
and
did
you
this right
all
before the show. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do this real quick because I've got
and
time.
you all give him crap, and
Shows,
I
yeah,
don't
not
appreciate
here,
that.
so
And I saw it, and I said,
pop
"Wow,
you there.
Tyler." I said, "Tyler, that looks so much better than what I did," and
Yeah.
complimented him. And then Britton sees it right off the bat.
Dustin was lying. He didn't catch my typo there. So
I just like the green,
yeah.
complimenting the blue. So
Yeah.
you don't have these bar graphs never let you down. Except,
Bargrass let you down. That's not true in the least.
yeah, I
I
can't.
know plenty of bargrass.
Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. We could bring up a bar
But
graph
not
on
our bar graphs. Our
on
bar graphs
inflation,
are
on
good.
interest rates. There's all kinds of good bar graphs that we could bring up to let you
Exactly.
down. All right, let's get into this. We're tonight's
Yeah.
all about ratios, ratios,
Ratio
ratios.
city limped population U. That's what the
Yeah,
pop is.
pop.
That was a sign. Don't blame me for that. That's just fitting stuff on the sign. So pop U.
If you're driving by quickly, you wouldn't have time to read all those letters anyway. Abbreviations save
Exactly.
life. Okay, seriously, have you all? I mean, sure, on Facebook you see the memes and see the little games where they put like a paragraph up, and if you read it, you won't see a single mistake, and it's like you misread the first line, and the next line is you misread the third line, then the fourth line is you misread the third line, and you go back and look, and there's errors in all of them, but our brains are so high level that it fills in the gaps. So, guys, what we're saying is we're smart.
Yeah. Or it's so low level that it has to just fill in those gaps to allow us, to get through it quickly.
Yeah,
So we just condense and compress.
yeah, we didn't have the budget for an eye, people. Come on, give us a
My
break.
other spreadsheet is a pivot table. Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, pivot tables, Becker. You're whispering sweet nothings in my ear, my friend. I
Saucy.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like pivot tables. Use them
Oh
every.
my
Oh yeah,
goodness.
thank you,
I'm gonna
Tyler.
get, I'm gonna get
He's
us
like,
on
we're
track
we're,
here.
we're not talking about
Dustin,
pivot tables.
yeah, Dustin's getting lost in the not the
Yeah,
sauce, lost in the sheets. I don't know.
hey, that works. Yeah, yeah. New worksheets popping up with pivot tables. Mm-mm. All right.
How the turntables.
All right. Quick question to the people in the comment section who I refuse to call the chat. Do you prefer ratio variants that are basically the same cover with virgin or black or white, kind of a mixture thrown in? Or would you like your ratio variants to be a whole new cover? His spelling is about like ours tonight. You're very good. Don't call him chat. Don't.
What is we talked about? Well, I don't understand this weird your non like for chat. That's what it's called. It's what it's referred to. It
I
is
don't
the
know.
chat. You're just chatting. It's chill. It fits
It
the
kind
talk
of
vibes.
but we've talked about me saying lit and no cap
Yeah,
and
but
all these
those to
things. It
be
just
fair, like those are specific. Like chats, like a generally accepted at least. Everybody knows what you're saying when when you refer to the word chat. Unlike the word lit or laughy lit
yeah.
or
Oh,
or
don't do that.
yeah.
Don't do that. But I think whenever people hear me go,
Uh,
hey chat, what's going on? They think, oh, he thinks he's a real podcaster. Oh, he thinks he's a
oh,
real talk show.
we're totally real. And
So
remember we just had Derek on last week. We're in the big leagues now. Okay. My
yeah,
wife even joked, it's like, man, you're gonna be going to cons and stuff soon. I was like, you know, never say never. We'll become the new duo, like Skiff. We'll have like our own thing
yeah.
going.
That's whew, we are flying high tonight. We went from giving you all 35% to filling
Yeah.
this up with a lot of
I
bull
like how
crap.
nobody
Yeah, nobody.
that's gotten everybody off the topic of ratio variance. Now we're just discussing everything else besides that.
Ah, no, no, no.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this though. I don't like this. I'm not referring to myself as a Skottie, and I don't like that. That's getting nixed real quick.
Oh, but kind of something I've never mentioned on the show before that goes along with that is
Hmm.
that I am from Glasgow, Kentucky, and the Glasgow High School here. The name of the mascot is the Glasgow Scotties.
Really? The Scotty
Really,
Glasgow Scotties.
Glasgow Scotties. So it's kind of fitting that I live in the city of Glasgow. I'm a Glaswegian.
Becca, that's incredibly kind of you. I will stand in the line to see you guys, provided you both come to Casey.
Oh, I
Is
miss
that line
Racing.
is that line going to be us waiting for food? Because that's what it seems like we need to wait in line for when we come to Casey is all the good food that's there.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, I think that it's actually going to be a T because our line will be like going to Skottie's or another artist, and other people will
mm,
be waiting in line to see us. So,
yeah,
yeah, we're misses. Yes, I agree with
yeah. That's
that.
what I was going to say. We're Messians. Yeah, it just seems like we're fans of Messi. So I don't know. Yeah,
Man,
young
this
folk. Oh gosh, I just know Skottie would absolutely hate.
young
I
folk.
need you to. I need somebody like the next video they do.
Yeah,
Like that needs to be like an ask me anything. Like, hey, Skottie, do you mind if do you think of us as young folk who follow your? Oh, that's great. I love that.
yeah,
Young folk.
young folk in the house. I like
Yeah,
that. That's pretty good. So I think everybody prefers whole new covers,
yeah.
basically, to,
I'm gonna say yeah. Thanks,
circle
thanks for
back.
answering chat or whatever you referred to.
It pains me. Having a clearer screen is making me feel more freer tonight. So I've got to
Is
tone
it?
it down. I'm up to 37%.
All right,
I'm riding
we need to
high.
get back to low quality.
I do like the youngins. I do like that.
Youngins.
I like that.
Mm.
From Kentucky, that sounds about like what we need. We're a bunch of youngins.
No,
No,
I
I
just read
did.
that as young guns, so that's what
Yeah.
I kind of see that as.
Yeah. I'll make you
Yeah,
famous.
quit trying to stay on. Everyone's making it incredibly difficult tonight for some reason.
Yeah. We are the cats, and you all have the
Yeah.
laser pointer, and we are
Mm,
following your
I like
wheel.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was gonna say we didn't answer. Yeah. Do you prefer ratio variants? They're basically the same cover with virgin or black and white variants, or do you want a whole new cover for a ratio variant? What do you prefer?
It depends on the book. I'll say that because if it's a book that has a lot of trade dress that covers up a lot of the art, I would prefer the ratio variant to be the virgin cover so you can see like edge to edge art. If it's
Hmm.
something that's not like that, or if it mixes a different color or has a different color scheme,
I know. I was just
did you?
ignoring him.
Yeah.
I'm not
We'll
even gonna
put it
put
up
it.
so
No,
people can see
don't put
what.
it up there. It calls attention.
Is there an error on it? Gosh.
Yeah.
Once again,
You find the
30,
typo.
35%, folks. It's back down to 35.
Oh man.
But it is fun to have,
I
especially, we'll get into a few here later on that
yeah.
I'll really point out. I was like, all right, well, this is kind of, poignant that it becomes a different cover. So,
Well, I was gonna say like I don't mind if they exist if they both exist is my thing. Like I enjoy more so I'll say when the ratio variant is like an added on extra like for these prints that sell out their first set and then they go back for a second printing and it's
yeah.
going to be a ratio variant. Like that to me I'm like, "Oh, it's just an added bonus. It's not like the ratio variant for this." Whereas, if it's a ratio variant that's released with the comic when it comes out, I do kind of more so I think prefer a whole new cover. At least makes me feel like, oh, okay, like I'm getting my quote unquote money's
Yeah.
worth. Um,
I think
but I
there's
like
certain,
both.
oh,
It's
sorry.
yeah. Well, I was just gonna say I like
No, go
both.
on,
I
go
mean,
on.
they both fulfill different. Because like you said, there's been plenty of times where I'm like, oh man, I'm so glad that's coming out as a ratio variant because, like you said, I love that covers art and I like being able to see it without all the logos and everything.
Yeah, and part of me wonders too, especially when they do a second print and has a ratio variant, if that to help justify the printing cost to
Hmm,
produce a second print of a book that may have
true.
sold out, they have to have those, especially someone like Skottie, who a book like Marvel may use to sell more prints because they know people will
Yeah.
buy the 1 in 25 ratio for Skottie, and we'll see some of those examples
Yeah,
coming
when
this
that
year
comes
too.
out, yeah, the cover is specifically what you're buying that comic for, not to rebuy it for the interior, uh, itself because you already have that. You're getting a new cover, if you will. So
Yeah, and Zach's brought up a point, but we will wait till we get to that book. But yeah,
yeah,
he's right. Let's see what Brian says. Sometimes covers become less iconic, not iconic, when there are too many cover options of a comic. I
yeah.
can see that point as well. Of
So you're
some
saying they
little
need to
bit,
you're saying they need to limp those is what they need to do.
yeah,
Is what Zach is saying or Ryan's saying.
yeah, a little bit of oversaturation goes a long way. So, and I just I, I saw that Derek just released a Patreon, uh, a new
Oh,
Patreon. What's it called? Email? I don't know. Post. So if you all have not signed up for Derek Loffman's Patreon yet, please head over there and sign up to support our friend now. We'll call him our buddy. Can we call him that, Tyler? Are we
Oh,
legally
I
allowed?
don't want to go that far. I don't
Our,
want to scare him. I don't want to scare him off if he comes
uh,
back a second time. So
so Seth did read it. Seth is a member of the Patreon. He did read the headline that
he
I
did
saw
indeed, yeah.
and claimed it, but he
Well, to be
didn't.
fair, he could just see the title because the image is blurred out, but you can still see the
Uh,
title. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
but
You gotta.
he said claim, but he didn't say the
Yeah,
four-letter word that that guarantees a claim. So,
exactly. Yeah. So,
but anyway, we maybe. Oh, I will say before we go on to the next one, please support Derek. Great guy, great artist. If you all did not watch the show last week, it was 2 hours of a blast. We started off, we were nervous. Derek was having some technical issues, but he came on like gangbusters, and it was such a blast to hang out with him. And he will be coming back in August whenever issue 43 releases to do the same thing with that. And we'll actually be looking through the inks for the cover or for the comic, the whole issue of 43. It'll be one day after the book's released, so we'll be able to do the whole book. So make sure and read it before you watch that show on August 14th. So support Derek, our good friend, and come back and support our show at that time too. So
yes,
he's
incredibly kind and generous artist who, yeah, not only gave us 2 hours, but is willing to come back, which says a lot after talking to us for 2 hours. Not even 2 hours.
yeah,
Talking to us for like 30 minutes.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So no, yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, the art books. He's got prints, stickers, pins, his comics, all of his comics. I know you bought the mega pack, Dustin, and that's coming toward you. And yeah, I mean there's just tons of good stuff with his work. And again, he's on I Hate Fairyland, as he told us, kind of indefinitely until he or Skottie say otherwise, and that doesn't seem to be anytime soon. It seemed like so.
Absolutely not. And Becker, you said it's worth. You don't have to watch the whole 2 hours, but I would at least fast forward to where Derek's talking and showing the art for issue 42. He also shows the art for the free comic book day book, which was incredible to see those double page splashes. So
Yeah.
definitely worth checking out for that.
No, you definitely have to watch all 2 hours. There's going to be an actual written
Yeah.
test at the end of this, at the end of next month. So
Don't do it. But
that'll be on the final exam. Ugh.
Yeah,
All right. I know
don't
everyone
do
hates
that.
hearing those words.
Yeah, I had PTSD popped up just then. But Derek was so cool. Whenever we asked him about, hey, we said, you're welcome to come back anytime. You know, our home is your home, mi casa, su casa. And he's like, hey, what about when the next book drops? And then we were like, we couldn't say yes fast enough.
He's a cat. Now I can think about his me castle suit. Now you just, I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
this is.
Oof.
Oh, he subscribed. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Good job. Good job.
Oh, good. We bullied Seth into
Yeah.
giving Derek more money.
That's right. And Zach says his order shipped. That's awesome. So, all right, I think we've been hung on these first two slides. We've talked about ratios for
Yeah.
20 minutes now without actually seeing a ratio.
We're ratioing ourselves, as the kids would say. I don't think that actually applies here, but I just wanted to fit that in.
We'll use it going forward. This was to me, I'm sure, Skottie has did ratios in the past after looking at the kind of the list of Skottie books that's available on the Skottie Young Appreciation Group. There's a spreadsheet there if anybody wants to check it out. This image is our good buddy Seth. It is. I mean, it's about 10 minutes of content and an hour and 50 of me and Tyler laughing or giggling, or shaking our head at each other. So, this is Seth's image. It's really the only clear image on the internet of all 27 books. But these were 1 in 50. I like the fact that they did the art version of these, the sketch version, pure ink version of these.
The inks,
versus the color version that was released with the regular release. So if you really just wanted to see the color version of each of these characters, there was not an incentive really to buy them other than if you're a completist and you have to have every book, then you guys like Seth track these down until they had all 27. And you see, once you put all 27 together, it is a really impressive picture. It's a nice collection.
No, it's a cool, and again, I mean, I think the thing with, I mean, again, at least I guess my personal opinion, the thing with ratio variants, these were announced like at the time of the comic. So it's like we knew we were getting both the regular color version and we were getting the 27 1 in 50 ratio black and white ink version. So I know at least me personally, I was like right out the gate, I was like, I'll get the regular covers and I'll get some of these, and maybe I'll fill them out, later on. I'm not going to go for all of them at once, just because they're expensive. It can be a lot to get, especially 27, let alone the
Yeah, it's quite a
27
bit.
regular. So, but like you said, I mean, these make sense to me. Like, again, this book, these are specifically Skottie's covers, 27 covers to do this big Marvel event. So the fact that the ratio variants are virgin black and white makes perfect sense to me. Like, that wouldn't be a new cover or anything like that. So again, I think it's kind of like a situation thing. At least personally, I look at this and go, yeah, that makes sense to me. So
Yeah, I see Seth is sending messages.
I just ignore it.
I can't ignore it because I can't check it because I'm recording on my phone. So, but I'll check it out here in a second, Seth. Yeah, these were and it was fun to kind of pick and choose the ones you want. And if you got them the week they released, some of the ratios were quite high in price. But thankfully, they have. If you kind of search around now, you can get them for a reasonable price. So it pays to be patient on a lot of these ratio variants. So
yeah, I mean it's that the rush, that when they come out, everybody's got to have it. It's the highest price. Everybody's looking for them, but I mean, there's still. I go to my local comic store and they still have a handful of these ratio variants in the Skottie Young bin. Some of like the lesser wanted, I would assume, covers. Certain characters that just weren't as popular, maybe, but still there. You can still buy them, and I'm sure they'll probably get discount and everything. So.
Well, cool. I mean, that works out for people that are trying to get the full set. They get them at a little bit of a discount and still and complete your Skottie collection.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's really cool, Jerry. I'm glad to hear that. And kudos to you for supporting your local comic shop. We're big proponents of that. So good for you. And when you get the full collection, Jerry, let us know, and we'll start using your picture on here because I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of hearing Seth.
We don't have to give Seth money. So
yeah, I'd rather give Jerry money. All right, and then we get to the next round of ratio variants, where the I Hate Fairyland 1 in 10. This was cover C after cover A and B were by Brett Bean, and these were different. These were different covers that were all completely done by Skottie, including issue 16, which had the first baby Gert. And
yes,
Skottie's kind of self-deprecating humor of being a sellout and all that good stuff. And then to the issue 20 of the saying goodbye to Brett with a bloody box. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these were, again, I love getting these mainly because, again, now that Skottie is no longer the the main artist on I Hate Fairyland, being able to still get covers and art from him with these ratio variants again is a win for me, especially at 110. Again, these are easier to come by than the 1 in 50s, and I mean, these are just super fun. And again, it's like a world that Skottie clearly is still having a blast playing around in. And yeah, the fact that we got like the first baby variant and the homage to Oz and the goodbye to Brett. I mean, these are all just super fun to collect.
The two different homages on these, the issue 17 and 19.
True. And then the homage to his first cover. So the first cover of I Hate Fairyland.
Happy replacing Gert. So these are really good. And much like the 1 in 10, there was also, I liked the fact that these were black and white just because they were. It looked like if you can't own a piece of art of all 5 of these covers, this is what Skottie's art would look like if it was 11 by 17 and hanging on the wall. So I like the Virgin variants, black and white for these. You're probably not going to hear us not like anything that we're showing here tonight. So if you're thinking those guys are homers,
I mean, this is called Skottie Talk. So if you've somehow found your way here, this is your first time watching. This is all about Skottie. So I mean, we love his art. We're a couple of sellouts, if you will. So
it reminds me of watching Talking Dead with Chris Hardwick, and you're thinking, does he even after watching a really bad,
like Walking Dead?
Yeah, even after watching a really bad episode, he's so energetic and so excited about it. And
everything positive.
Well, that's why we are. But there are no bad products here. This is only good products.
Well,
so.
and an interesting one too, I noticed because I'd updated these images, and if you look at that, if you look at my ADHD when things don't line up and you flip the slides and like things move or nudge, like it's like a nervous tick. I'm like, oh, they've got to line up and like it's got to be perfect.
Well, he was for a period, and now he's back. His podcast is even back.
Oh, is he back? Oh,
yeah, he's back. So yeah.
Yeah, it's free if you like. Oh goodness, yeah. like Skottie.
Oh, and Becker had I'm sorry, Becker. I just glossed over this. I can actually scroll up in the comment sections now. So this comment here, me and Becker have had many talks about Skottie being the mayor of KC. So I like that. I like this comment. I wanted to bring this back up. We're circling back to what should we call ourselves. I like the citizens of Stupid Fresh Mess, the townspeople. We could be very much. Just wanted to bring that back up. I like that call out,
Yeah.
Becker. So
I was gonna say, if you look at the happy cover, if you flip back and forth, you actually get more art. They
ooh,
actually nudged it down so you can see more of the skull in that top left corner that gets cut off there. So it was just an interesting one. I mean, I'm assuming these two images are the exact, um,
yeah.
same, or I don't know. So it was just something interesting that I noted. The other ones are the exact same one. So I just didn't know if there was anything to that, but yeah, just something I noted. So
Man, that's pretty fancy. You don't usually see animation here on Scotty Talk, but
yeah,
I feel like
exactly. Yeah. The
you're,
only
you're
thing animated you see are
yeah,
us two. So
yeah. I mean, you're giving a little more than 45 tonight, Tyler. I see it peeking out. So you better, pull it back in a little bit. So,
oh, the stupid fresh
oh,
masses. Okay, that one hands down is the winner in my book so far.
I
Like
like it. I like
the
it.
stupid fresh masses. That's
It,
hilarious.
does it sound a little coldish though? Does it
It
sound
does, and
typically?
100% Scotty would be like, oh yeah, like that makes 100% sense that like we would be called that, even though we're not a cult. We'd be like, oh yeah, it's not a cult, and it's like,
It's definitely not a cult.
is
Yeah,
it?
we all got matching hats
Scotty's
on.
just like
Yeah,
winking, It's like, no,
yeah.
no, no, we're not. We promise.
We've got our camouflage shorts and our matching stupid fresh mess hats
Yeah.
on. So
Well, I mean, like they already know. Like, I don't have a job. Like, my job is to post on everything or comment on everything they post. You don't,
yeah,
you and your 100+
it's like
children, you don't have a
oh,
job. You
sorry.
just, post in the Facebook group. So
Wait a second. Is this a typo?
it's a. Oh, yep, yep, yeah. Look at that. You can't erase. You can't erase a comment. I wish I could put these side by side. Let's just flip. There we go. Some more
Yeah.
animation there. It's a cold. Nope.
All right. Well, that's enough. We don't we
Um,
yeah we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna pick on Seth too
Maybe
much.
maybe we can have an episode where we talk about like what we should have, maybe have like a vote in the Facebook group or something, a poll, what people, maybe people submit a name or something. I don't know. Yeah.
No, stay. You got to stay. We like having more people to talk to.
Jerry, you can't go off the rails if there were none to begin with.
Yeah, yeah. Our bumper lanes are down
We
all the
are
time. So
off-road fury over here. So
gutter
yeah,
lanes.
where we're
That's all.
going, you don't need roads. Flips down glasses.
Oh, good gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be a long show. It's
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna end very
yeah.
abruptly. Like it's
Oh, Zach had
like
something on
crash.
topic. Good for him. All the ain't no grave ratios made sense too. Yes, really pertain to the five of stages of grief. They did really well. Scotty did, and these are all awesome. For anybody that saw the last cover art drop, two of these were in there, and to see the black lines for them, it was absolutely incredible. Me and
What was
Seth and Tyler were drooling over 'em.
yeah, it was the what was, because the first one was his exclusive one then.
Yes, it was the
Um
Scotty Shop exclusive,
True,
and then
yeah.
these were all the 1 in 25 cover B ratio variants for them.
Again, always interesting to me, that fly on the wall kind of moment where I'd love to figure out, where that decision was of like, I mean, like kind of what Seth said, of like choosing to have four of them be the baby style, but then the one be exclusive. Like, I'm curious if maybe it was just a time thing that he didn't also do a baby for the first one, or just I don't know. It's just interesting.
Well, I'll say this too. This is one of the things I was pertaining to. Ain't no grave. I hate fairy. I love saying ain't. Ain't no grave. I hate fairyland. Are all creator-owned books.
Yeah,
Scotty needs to have the sales in order. I mean, we love buying the books, but in order for him to justify keeping on producing the creator-owned books, you need to have the sales. And the honest matter of fact is that Scotty's variants sell. I mean, people want to buy
yeah,
Scotty's books. So if comic book shops have to buy 25 issues in order to get one of Scotty's ratio variant covers, they're going to do it because they know they're going to be able to sell this one, thus pumping the numbers up on Scotty's creator-owned book so we can get more books in the future. So I'm all about this model. And I loved Jorge's covers were incredible too. So, I mean, to me, this should be a very easy sell for a comic book shop, especially with only 5 issues to bundle Jorge's 5 books at the end, sell Skottie's ratio variants, and then help a book that's really good be successful in the print run.
No, for sure. I mean, like I said, I was just more so just in reference to like not having a first one that
Oh, no,
stores
no, no. Yeah.
ordered, versus having like the exclusive. I mean, at least again, like for that completionist and some people, like, and this was for me where it was like, oh, I kind of like if you were on a display or like have them, it's like the one is different, than the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
four. But
No, I was just referring because I think even whenever we post some, anytime there's a ratio variant, you always hear different things. Being like, that book's gonna be impossible to get, or that's well. And sometimes you have to have these carrots out there in order to make a book successful, especially a book like this that has no. I mean, whenever a new Marvel book comes out, there's decades of legacy printing for that character. This is brand new characters, brand new worlds. So anything to help get those books out is a great thing. And as Seth pointed out, there's only 4. I know I said 5 stages. So I guess we're lobbing we're like playing volleyball, shoot, ping pong. This is how I play volleyball tonight, Tyler.
well, maybe that played in. I guess that maybe answers my question. Maybe that plays into it. Maybe he only did the 4 because of the 4 stages of grief. So,
Exactly. So anyway, this is just going off. Speaking of books that
well,
are,
I will
Marvel,
say sorry. I did want to
go on,
catch
go on.
Zach's because I had forgotten about
Go back.
the ratio variant for the trade paperback. No, not that one. Sorry, this one.
That's true. That's true. I forgot
With
all about that one
Skottie's
too.
exclusive cover as the cover for the trade paperback. Yeah, I still need to get that one. I'd forgotten that one was a thing. And again, I love that first cover of his. So
it was slightly different colors too. Is that? I mean, if I'm remembering correctly,
yes, the logo is
it was
red.
like white. It was like white. I mean, there was a white background instead of like a beige background for it.
Like I said, it mainly looks like comparing and just from looking up, it looks like the logo is red, and that's like the main big difference.
Okay. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I couldn't quite recall. So that would have been a good one to include in the show tonight had I been given more than 35%.
Well, and honestly, I didn't think about it either because I feel like that's something that's kind of starting to be more of a thing now than it used to be. Ratio variants for trade paperbacks or collections. Same with Strange Academy. We could have included that to have his, his cover on that. Or so yeah, it's interesting.
Well, I like the fact they did it with the trade because I really want to get this book into the hands of more people. I mean, I love I Hate Fairyland. I love the other books that Skottie did, but to this date, Ain't No Grave is my favorite story that Skottie's ever written.
Yeah,
and it was a very emotional story, emotionally packed story. So the more any I won't say gimmick, but any planned incentive that you can do to get this book, the trade or comic into more hands is a great thing.
well, I was going to say, and to mention another one, I think it was Jorge who shared it, but I believe it's the French hardcover edition of Ain't No Grave that looks absolutely beautiful. Like it's like the front of it's like canyon with like rider, like small. Like I'll have to see if I can find an image to post, but it looked absolutely beautiful. Again, I mean their editions are just phenomenal. The hardcovers, so
On a future show. We'll have a foreign edition of Skottie's books episode in the near future because there's too many good books out there that have been printed. You showed some from I Hate Fairyland from the ones that you ordered prior to Heroes, so we'll have to discuss those and show highlights of those on a future show.
yes, 100%.
All right, here's another one. This is a second print 1-in-25 ratio variant of What If Donald Duck Became Wolverine. Now, Seth has got me reading everything I've typed to make sure there's not a typo in there. I think this one's typo free. I think so, but I like this one. Even though I don't think this one is as the other books that we've looked at so far. Like if I did not pick this one up, I did not seek this one out.
Yeah.
But if I found a good deal on this one, I would grab it. But I like the art on this one.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, that's my same sentiments, and this one's a good one where remove like the version itself, I don't feel adds as much. showing it. I think why is variants plural? I think this one, the logo, and like it didn't really cover as much with Donald being in the middle, jumping up. So I felt the same way. I thought this was, I love the art and I love the gimmick of Donald being Wolverine, but like you said, not one that I was needing immediately to add to the collection, and one where, like you said, if I found it for a decent enough deal, then I would go and grab it. So
And Zach's 100% correct. But you've got Wolverine, Marvel, and our favorite topic to discuss, Disney, all in one bundle package here.
exactly.
So it works. It works. But like I said, if I found this one for a decent price, I would get it. But it's not one I've sought out like the previous ones that we've shown so far.
Yeah.
These are also ones that I love these covers. I have all the cover A's for them, or not cover A's, but the original variant covers for them. But this was one that I did not seek out for second print variants. So, do you have either of these? Because I do not own any of these.
No, yeah, I don't own either of these. Again, that it's interesting again that the fact that not all of the covers got second printings. So or not odd, but just the fact that we didn't get second printing ratio variants for all of them feels a bit odd as in terms of like a set goes. But yeah, I didn't pick these up. I would absolutely love these as a print or like as
Yeah.
print options. I think these would be great, but yeah, I didn't seek these out. I was happy with the A covers. So
And I'm assuming Marvel did not run second prints of any of the subsequent covers, and that's why
that's what
these
I'm
didn't get it.
thinking. Yeah.
But like
So
I don't know that for a fact, but I was kind of like you. It doesn't make sense just do two. But if you're only sending two issues back to the printers, you might as well get Skottie variants out of them. So
yeah,
now this is one they was like, all right, well those sold pretty well. Let's try these 1 in 100 variants because you know what book needs help selling at Marvel? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amazing
exactly.
Spider-Man. So I love these. These
Yeah.
are ones I wish I could have grabbed. Well, I sort of say especially the issue 70 there of Skottie, tossing that in the back, and but yeah, these made sense. That ratio is so high. 100 books is so high.
Yeah. I was lucky enough. I've got most of these. I think I might be missing one or two. I know I have the Skottie one, and I know I have the Itsy Bitsy Spider because again, that being my favorite cover, I was like, I've got to get the variant with that one. But yeah, no, and like you said, I mean, if you thought the 1 in 50s were bad, then yeah, the 1 in 100s were just as worse.
Yeah, and the crazy part, especially big comics shops are going to buy 100 copies of Amazing Spider-Man, so they're going
Yeah.
to get this book. But the price points I saw on some of these, like right from the get-go, were really high. Hopefully, you got a good deal on yours that you got. But yeah,
I don't think but mine were too bad. I'll say that Coliseum is generally pretty good about pricing wise.
So much.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I did see that. Yeah, the fact that there was the double of my favorite, but it's because it's my favorite, so it's done on purpose, in honor of it being our favorite.
I did these slides in 10 minutes. These are not my A game slides. The crazy thing was I wanted to put them in like sequential order for the issues. So that was a picture I grabbed first. So I moved it to where it needed to go. And then I just left the other one in there just for fun. So yeah, at this point, it's punching down at this point. Anything that you all say about my slides, because
yeah. If anything, you're just guaranteeing that there won't be a show next week now.
that's right. Well, our cease and desist letter is in the mail.
Yeah, that's right. Just like Superman, he's human, okay?
Yeah, if you punch me, I will bleed. All right, I'm scared to even go to the next slide, but I can't mess this one up, can I?
No, I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, okay. I think this one's okay. I might as well tell it now because if you are watching this show, obviously you know that me and Tyler have a channel. Oh, good Lord. Look at the top of the screen.
Oh, is that all of them? No, it's just these two for some reason. Oh man, that's great. Dustin's having to mute because he's laughing so much, I'm assuming. This one, what was it? This one? Yeah, this one actually was one that my comic stores did not get at all. None of them got it. None of the Coliseum comics got this variant in, unfortunately. I was bummed, but Natasha, who works at my store, was incredibly nice and got this one for me, and it just came in last week. Yeah, being a professional, yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, he's mute.
Yeah, they're killing me. They're killing me.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to interrupt your talking because you're saying valid points.
No, yeah, but I was lucky enough to be able to get this. Though, of course, well, I know you recently got yours from your YouTube short. If you haven't checked that out, everybody.
Yeah.
But
that was my
the
mistake.
slab, version of this. But yeah, again, it's always interesting to me, especially with the comic chain like mine, what ones they get versus which ones they don't get. I was surprised that, like, I'm surprised when my store specifically doesn't get one, but I'm especially surprised when all the stores don't get one. Especially with 41, I Hate Fairyland coming back after like the little break. I thought it would have been, big enough to be able to purchase enough to get this variant. But
And the fact they have a cover A and a cover B too, I would think that they would at least get 15 of one and 10 of the other just to get that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the sword. And whenever I put up the image on the Skottie Young Appreciation group on Facebook of the drawing that Skottie did of Link several years ago versus now, it was cool to see the shield, the hat, the sword. I mean, just all the same things that he took from really Link and made it this great image. I thought my mess up for this page was going to be, thank you for referencing. We are trying to release some YouTube shorts out there, just little 2-minute, 3-minute reviews of products by Skottie. And I did a 2-minute review of this book that came in yesterday from the Skottie shop, and I had the dates wrong in the whole video. Like, I was bragging about how fast Skottie and the team, Megan and John, got the book out, because I was like, this book just came out last week and it's already in my hand. I had to delete the video and do another video because I was referring to issue 42. So we don't just mess up on our long videos. We also mess up on our short videos. We're very consistent, if nothing else.
And those are indeed shorts. Like, it's in the name. Those are short videos. So
yes, easy to redo, thankfully. It's a great book. I like this one. I love the fact that there's no trade dress on it either. It's just pure.
Yeah.
Pure Gert.
Pure Skottie Gertness.
Kind of makes me wish. That's the only thing I'd say about this one. I wish that this one had the virgin cover as well, just to see. It does have the trade dress on it. Even though I do love the new version that they're doing for the trade dress font to match the compendiums, but
yeah. Did this come out? You had this listed as today. Did that come out? Was that last week? That was a legit question. I thought I was being gaslit. I was like, I thought 42 came out last week, which is why we had Derek on the show. Oh goodness. Dustin's Wi-Fi seems to be out, everybody.
this is painful.
This is a great cover. I will agree, though. It is, again, interesting to me that we didn't get the full the virgin treatment, the blank treatment, like the previous, just to get this wonderful art without anything but yeah. Helicorn, wonderful. Anything to add, Dustin?
I think I'm gonna have a fever. This is not going as planned at all, or as perfect one. And I see the episode title still.
I was gonna say, yes. So. I'm assuming, continuing forward, it's just that.
Yeah.
But hey, the fact is that I also didn't catch that, so we've got that going for us.
Well, one thing that happened, I did this slide first. I think I was eating a sandwich or something in my hand. Seriously, I'm not making this up. But as I typed in episode 44, the mouse clicked the font up there as I was eating a sandwich. And this is the first slide I did, and I worked my way backwards. That's why you see the 44 get cleaned up at the beginning.
Oh,
So it's probably just going to get worse after this.
You worked back to front. I see.
Yeah, and I already had this 716 typed in. I'm just lucky I changed it to 1 and 10 because there's a good chance that I'd have missed this one. Yeah, this is just rough.
Exactly.
He's got the vapors. I sure do, Becker. That's the best explanation for what's happened to me right now. But anyway, I love this cover. Yeah, and Scott, if you haven't watched the video of Skottie inking this cover, please do. It's incredible how fast that he inks and how he brings up the little, point of having the Easter egg of Nemo in there. Even the fin size is correct, which is really cool. So, yes.
And Helicorn, yeah. I mean, you just can't go wrong with Helicorn. So,
all right, how much more we got? But this one now this one I'm kind of on the fence about it. Second print, 1 in 25, black and white ink. I don't know if I'm going to go for this one or not. But I'm just not a huge Nova fan, though.
I was going to say I think, and that's what it boils down to for collecting for me now. Skottie's stuff is it kind of depends on the character. Like I think I brought it up in one of the previous ones because the second Imperial, which we'll talk about, is Hulk, and I'm just not a big Hulk. Like I'm just not not the biggest. I like Hulk. I think he's really cool. But he's not somebody who like pulls for me cover wise generally. Though I will say I did pick up the recent Red Hulk reprinting 3D edition because I thought that was really cool. That came with the 3D glasses and everything. Just as a side note, but I agree. I like Nova and I love the Kirby Crackle as Skottie loves doing, as we saw and as we got to see him do physically for the first time. I think it's wrong. Oh my! Now we're getting teamed up on for not being Nova. I just haven't read enough of Nova. Honestly, is what it is. Like I know of Nova, but I don't know Nova. I have Marvel Unlimited for years, and I just don't utilize as much as I should. Honestly, like.
Yeah, we will never say we don't like Speedball.
Oh, I don't like Speedball.
Oh, don't. That's not even Nate Becker.
I'm kidding. Again, I just don't know Speedball. Like again, there's just so many heroes, and I'm like, yeah, I know the name, but Yeah,
our viewers dropped from 6 to 5 as soon as you said that, and I think I know the one that left.
It was Speedball. Speedball left.
I got you. Yeah. This is a regular cover, second print. I'd be all over it. Yeah, but with it being, if you can get the cover A or the first print of this one, cover variant. Man, we're good. That would be Tyler's now my enemy. At least watch the anime movie. I'll give it a try. I'm not sure which movie send me what movie you're talking about, and we'll give it a try. You can watch us watching it on a show next week, maybe.
There we go. Yeah.
I do like this one though. You got me back in. I was out, and then they sucked me back in.
Yep.
I hope all 5 of these are full virgin variants like this. You know what they're going to do? They're going to release the first 4 as virgin variants, and then like the 5th one is going to be like a black and white virgin variant, and it's going to make
that would absolutely crush me. Like I said, I mean, I just love these covers. These covers are great. I really hope there's no way we don't get a print of some kind. No, so that's kind of where I'm almost torn. I'm like, I almost kind of want to wait for a print. Because I'd almost, because I want these displayed. I'd want them, all 5 characters, together. But yeah, this is one where again, I'm kind of glad they kept it in color and not black and white. I do love black and white, but I do love the cover or the color here.
I do. I love this one too.
Dustin's definitely disappointed, Ryan, for sure. He would display that proudly on his wall.
Yep, that's what I was going for.
Right up next to his Garpland OA page. So.
Yep. Oh man, let's move along. Already did a Wolverine a spat. Oh, that's nice job, Ryan. I appreciate that. You asked the question that made us blush, and then you followed it up with a nice follow-up.
And that's an interesting point too from Zach. And that's kind of my deal too. And you kind of brought it up with like the black and white if they just switched it. It's always hard committing to this kind of stuff if you don't know the rest of them are going to come out, especially with second printings, as we saw with the Deaths of Spider-Man. They didn't complete that. Only 2 of them got second printings, so it made sense to like if you would be disappointed. So they gave up on Death of Spider-Man. So it's like, are they gonna do that here? Are all 5 of these gonna get, so yeah, I don't know. It'd be one I'm kind of almost tempted to wait myself.
Oh,
And
I
then there's
think
also
the
go ahead.
pricing will be better too if we wait on these probably
Well, there's
from
that, and then
to
I'm
buy the
like,
full set.
yeah, and isn't this one that's going to be a set in Skottie's shop? They said, or is that the regular ones that are going to be a set?
I can't recall. I thought they said there's going to be the regular set. I don't know. They haven't made an official announcement about the second prints for the
The
yeah.
second
It's,
printing. So
yeah,
I think I'm
so
thinking of the regular cover. So this would be another one where I'm like, oh, maybe they eventually announce that, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have just waited and bought that straight from them. But
yeah, I think patience will pay off. If this was a like I said before, if this was a creator owned that that we could help support Skottie and his team, I would be all for it. But we're still going to support them by buying the regular variant covers of these and
yeah,
but we're just the second print ratio variants are kind of the cherry on top for sales.
yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
thank you. The title's back. Episode 44 is back.
Boom.
This if there's an error in this, it's been there since day
I
one.
mean,
So
technically, you're not supposed to have three question marks. Like, really, it's
we
just
just
technically, supposed to be one. So,
we really want to know though. We are very intrigued. I do have a couple of things this week. So
do you wanna go first? I've got
you
some
can
things.
you can
We haven't. Well, I was gonna say we haven't been able to share. It's because like we had Derek
oh that's
on
true.
and then Skeff, I think, before, as of the week before. It's like we've actually held off because like multiple times I've had things and we're like, no, like we'll do that next time kind of deal. So
Well, I've kind of been spreading some of my stuff out. Oh gosh, I'm big. It's like-
high quality
This
Dustin.
is what I look like. All right. This is the one I did the short of, so I won't go into too much detail. But just wanted to show the blue that was used for the signature.
Mm,
It goes in well with the sky. It doesn't hide in there at all. And you see on the back, which I showed during the short, can't give that away for free. But this is very cool. It did. It's like Skottie signed it on June 13th, and the book didn't even come out to July 9th. That's incredible, but I was wrong about
the
that. So
timing on that, yeah.
now this one I've had for a little bit, and I just haven't had a good chance to show it. But this is kind of a new piece of array.
Oh,
Yeah. So I bought this from the same guy I got the Krusty the Clown from.
oh,
And, there,
very nice.
and there's one other piece I got from him that nobody knows about yet. So I will show that next week.
Well, I'll take that one off to you so I can trade Robert for his awesome Obi-Wan that he has up right now in
That
the
is a nice
Facebook group.
Obi-Wan.
So
But this one I love. Whenever it first got released on the Skottie shop, it had the Kermit the Frog getting devoured by
I forgot, that it's Kermit. Yeah.
baby Grogu. So the Jim Henson Star Wars
Yeah.
connection.
Brett Bean takes offense to that, so
Yeah, Ryan brings up a good point. It's a twin of mine. Ryan's got the colored version of this one, which is really sweet. I love Ryan's copy. Mine is the black and white sketch variant of his. So next week I'll show the other.
yeah, speaking of ratios, yeah.
Yeah, there's other pieces that you all haven't seen yet, so they'll be coming. They'll be coming soon. That's all I got. I think a lot of the other stuff I've shown. So I'm curious to see what all you got because, like you said, we've been holding off for a while.
No, yeah, some of it's gonna. I'll go ahead and I guess start with the one that you had, but I also got my copy in the other day of the I Hate Fairyland cover. So, yeah, like you said, the
Nice.
signature colors are always fun to see. I don't think I had shown this one off yet, but I did get also my Donald Duck as Iron Man, which is really cool. Got him in the plastic bag, of course, but
Oh, cool. Yeah, I
same.
haven't seen that one.
I love the red signature on there. I love Iron Man, of course. I love Donald Duck. So this one, was a fun one to get.
Very cool. I love that color that he picked for that one too. The red pops on it.
And then another of my partial I got from the Skottie shop was the signed version of the I Hate Fairyland facsimile cover that came out. So I picked up my regular one from the store, but this came in the signed version with the red down at the bottom, which looked great with the blood.
Well, I was going to ask what color the signature was at the bottom. I couldn't tell if it's like a dark pink or a red. It's kind of. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a nice color.
Yeah, blends in well, like down there with everything. So
yeah, I like that.
Kind of like a lighter color there, and then the big ones. I wasn't able to show off, but I got the other I Hate Fairyland German editions from the store. So the one I bought off Amazon, these all came from a shop in Germany that I found them all at. And was
Wow.
able to get them. So I'll quickly, because I need to make a video. You reminded me of it with your shorts, Dustin. But there's 2 per each volume, and they come in 2 different colors. As far as I can tell by looking through them, that is the only difference. We were curious.
Yeah, those are really pretty colors, though. I mean, the foil colors really stand out too.
Yeah, the foil looks beautiful. It's in stark contrast to the dark black background. I love that the art is different per volume as well.
You hold that one back up, Tyler, because that is so cool. That picture of Larry on the back. I didn't realize that was Larry thinking, like dreaming about that.
Yeah.
I missed the small Larry. That is so good. That is incredible.
Yeah, I love the fact that these just get to show off the beautiful art. These are the second ones. So again, one of these was I think the teal one was the one that I got from the Amazon store, and then the rest of them, like I said, I got from the German one. So this one has Larry and Gert on the back. And again, it's just so fun to flip through these, how gigantic the art is. Fun fact too. So I brought the one to be signed by Skottie at Heroes. He did tell me that they are going to be continuing to make these with a different company, though. He said the original company decided to not go forward with them for some reason. I don't know why. I think these are amazing. But thankfully, we will be getting more. I don't know when or what, if he'll be sharing that info. I don't really think they share much of the info on foreign released versions, but I will definitely be keeping my eye out because, these are some of my favorite Skottie pieces in my collection now. Again, the colors are just so fun. The foil, and then again, just the art on the back.
Oh,
Larry there. Yeah.
I love that.
Something that was really fun was these were all completely sealed still when I opened these. And what I found really cool in the first volume, both of them, because they were both sealed, was they included a really cool print of Gert smashing a fairy in the face, signed by Skottie in the bottom there. They also have a numbering. So I have 2 of these. So one of these in a future video will be given away as a prize at the end of one of our videos. So super cool to be able to get these. I thought I was going to get one and all of them, but and it's hard to tell. I don't know if you can really see it, but they're foil, they're shiny, which is really cool. I think they're 8.5 by 11 is their size, or roughly around there. But
And Tyler, you forgot to mention that those are the very rare reverse signatures by Skottie too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I will say, this one's interesting. You can see the way the S is almost like he.
Yeah, I think your camera is flipping it, so it's hard to.
True. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It's harder to see.
Yeah, but those are really cool, and that'll be a great. I might have to enter my name for that competition because that is a really cool. That's me
I
again.
didn't mean to. No,
Thanks.
I was like I said, I didn't expect that at all. I meant to send that to Skottie and then be like, "Well, look I didn't know one of these came with prints." But yeah, super cool editions. I've got a handful of other Skottie comics that we've all been picking up: the Beneath the Trees, the other facsimile covers, and Derek's covers and everything. So that's mainly been my my Skottie pools. Been a bit more slow after Heroes, so still recovering from that. So I don't know what's happening here.
No, I was making sure my phone wasn't going dead. I'm back. No technical difficulties. We're good. I got 68%, so we're in good shape.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I just didn't want to cut off right in the middle of a. But yeah, those are cool. And then like Tyler said, he's just so generous to give. That's going to be one of the future giveaways over the next month or two here on Skottie Talk. And we still have the books that Brent gave us to give out, the Rocket Raccoons. We still have a full set of those. I think there's another poster here, the Spider-Man poster to give out. That's
we never
gave out.
Did we ever give out the Gert poster, the Hey Fairland poster? I don't think we've given one out yet.
That one was included with the, I think the package for the the completest competition.
Oh yeah. I think you're
Because
right.
we had the posters set for those because everybody that we figured comics. So yeah, so I mean we've still got quite a few things to give away, plus more stuff that'll be coming up. So keep tuning in.
Yeah.
And speaking of new releases, it feels like deja vu. We just talked about this book, but it is out today along with Imperial 2. So these are books that me and Tyler both were like, man. Okay, so pick them up if you want to, but yeah.
Seth, yes, Seth and Becker had some issues with that, but
Some words, but I will.
These, however, on the other hand, I am greatly looking forward to. Yeah, I love every single one of Skottie's Black Panther covers. The fact that he's always represented as an adorable cat is just too cute for me. Whether it's a ball of yarn or gripping tight onto an asteroid floating in space, and then of course the Fantastic Four covers, which are just super fun. If you're wondering why they're not connecting, that's because again, that's the second printing of number 1 and the first printing of number 3. So we're missing that number 2 in there to bridge the gap. But yeah.
Tyler, your slides have been perfect so far. Kudos on that. And I'm sitting here looking at it and I thought, man, you somehow almost make the Black Panther cover look like it fits in with this universe. Like you could just slide it in. I was like, he should be doing more.
It is interesting. Yeah. That night, I mean, looking at that night versus, like the Kirby Crackle space.
Yeah. I could see this in the same battle.
It's just so cool though to like see the difference, JFB, as I like to call him now because of Derek,
our good friend
just
Derek.
does such a great guess. We're going to get, I don't.
He is no longer Derek. He is our good buddy Derek. That's what we're our GBD.
We're gonna get an email after this. Derek's like, "Hey, I was watching. I just want to let you know, like, we are not friends. Please don't get any ideas."
You think Derek's going to email
No,
us
and
not his lawyer? His lawyer. I expect it to be like somebody with like
his
four
wife.
last names.
His wife's like, "Hey, please don't contact Derek again. Like, we appreciate it."
Yeah. Well, he'll be our good buddy until then. So GBD did tell us about JFB. Okay.
Well, what did you want? DFB? Is that what you said? Do we even know Derek's middle?
No. GBD, good buddy Derek. That's where I got it from. So.
Okay, I was so confused. I was like, "Where are you getting GBD from Derek Loffman?" Okay, that makes more sense.
No, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, Batman vs. Deadpool. Like you said, we didn't get to talk about this one.
Snapback. We're good.
Yeah, just the whiplash for everybody. Such a great cover. I love the symbol, the Deadpool symbol. Deadpool just giving his thumbs up, and Batman, just that snarl.
Yeah, I mean, you've got both the attitudes of the heroes there. Of course, Deadpool is going to be like, "Hey, look what I did. That's awesome." And Batpool. Good gosh, Batman's going to be sitting there just kind of like grimacing and just. But
it should have been. It should have been like the Spider-Man connecting covers with like Batman and Deadpool, and then connected. They make Batpool.
That's true. I like it.
I'm claiming that idea. Copyright Tyler.
Yep. 8:02 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah. Yes, Skottie, if you're watching this. Yes. Again, I will say I know he doesn't like drawing architecture and buildings, but man, do I love watching him draw architecture and buildings. Like, it's just so fun and wonky and simple. And then what JFB does with the colors, I saw you smirk. I was like,
our good buddy JFB does.
Yeah, our GBD JFB. Gosh, this is.
Yeah, we're losing viewers left and right. The thing about Skottie's architecture, and we've said this before, if you look at many other artists and see buildings, all the buildings, look, you could have a trouble picking out who did which building. Skottie, if you see one of his buildings or one of his water towers or whatever it may be, you're like, that's Skottie Young. That's Skottie's cover, and I like it. It's wonky. I like it. So.
Skottie Couture? I was trying to think of like architecture and Skottie mixed together.
We've tried way too many things tonight.
Skottie Couture is, I think, pretty good.
Skottie, it's got some legs. I think we could use that. Yeah. We discussed issue 44 last week a little bit whenever our good buddy Derek was on. Love the cover. Love Inoki. And one of that and Helicorn. I don't know. Helicorn is like 1A. Inoki is now 1B for my new favorite characters. Just because they're so unique. yet so familiar at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, the design is just, I mean, again, their designs are just perfect. I mean, and again, it was so fun because I think it was offline. We kind of talked about Helicorn's design and the fact, he's able to hold a gun. So, that's why, one of them are regular hands, one of them are hoofs.
yes.
But I mean, it'd be the same. I'd be curious, his thought process, like, what, to give like the hair, the mushrooms, like the hair and getting tied back with the,
Yeah, the flowing band. I mean, it's so good,
yeah.
so good,
And
so
then the
good.
dismemberment in the background, just is always just a fun time. So,
At one point, whenever we were talking to Derek last week, I had a dream. I was like, he's gonna come back and do 43. Maybe he'll come back and do 44 now. I feel like those dreams are just starting to like dissipate in like thin air. It's just like I don't know if Derek's going to do 43 now, but
yeah.
I would love to like see the art because he
Oh,
was
yeah.
showing some of the art for 44, some of the digital pencils before he started inking. So I would love to see the interior art for that one. So
Yeah.
hopefully, or he'll come back and just he's been so generous with his time, offering a second time in such close quarters. I don't want to push it, but he's welcome to come on and discuss any issues that pop up. So
Yep. Our GBD.
GBD, nothing new. Skottie
Nothing new,
shop,
Skottie shop.
yeah.
No
It's
breaking.
it's like they
Oh,
had 1,000 things going on. It's just
I
like
know. Yeah.
I feel
I was
bad
gonna
putting
say,
nothing new, but
yeah, no breaking news, but we know that that's not true. So
oh, there wasn't any breaking news until there was.
exactly. Yeah.
Da 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 da. Scotty Young CGC appearance number 6.
2025.
Get your books in, kids, by September 19th, 2025. Remarks limited to 100. Signatures, didn't say, probably an infinite amount they could take in. But the cool thing about this time is you can pick your own color, signature color, or at least request a certain
Yeah.
signature color for your book. So that's really cool.
Yeah, and we even saw Megan commenting, asking for the right hand version of the rainbow. Just go crazy with it. Really give him a hard time. So
Yeah, I was like, careful, Megan. There's gonna be people sitting in.
I know.
Can Scotty lick my book? Can he
Yeah,
lick it? And then, like,
opening a
sure.
can of
Yeah.
worms.
Yeah, so I saw that and I thought that's funny and I thought I bet Seth's going to do it though. Seth is going to send it in there, but yeah, that's really cool of them to offer because if you see the amounts when CGC posts videos and pictures of Scotty signings for these, I mean it's a massive. He does 100 remarks, but he also does piles and piles of regular issues or regular signatures. So I mean, for them to offer any type of
Option.
or
Yeah.
switch out is really cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
cheeseburger
no, I mean,
option.
and
Probably
I
not gonna
know.
do
Yeah,
it.
I wish that's still something I wish I would have done was bring the cheeseburger to Scotty and them when at Heroes. But but no, yeah, I mean, and like they said, they just don't have the time, generally to do this stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's special when they do that. As we know, they did that previously with the um April Fools, editions that are going to be in the personal collection. Where again, fingers crossed, those come out soon. I want that right hand signature. Seth wants that rainbow version, but hey, who knows? Maybe you get the rainbow version now with this. So
Absolutely. And I love the image they use of Scotty in that book.
I know,
Isn't
yeah.
that such a fun-loving?
It's honestly my favorite. I mean, again, like those are my favorite photos where Scotty's just just mouth open. Out, just going crazy. Again, it's my favorite interaction I had with him when I first met him at Comic-Con was like taking the normal like smiling, and then I made like a face, and he was like, "Oh yeah!" Like immediately was just like, "Oh, let's totally make a face."
Yeah,
For
he's
you. And I
down.
was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" I didn't know you'd be down for it, kind of a deal. I was just kind of I don't know, just in the moment deal. So
Yeah, I think
that was the
Seth has a
secret.
secret. They post it to their page. They have like
Yeah,
25,000
it's on
followers
their
on the
Facebook page.
subject.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Scotty's got 370,000 Instagram followers. I don't think it's too big of a secret.
Don't worry, we'll make a
Yeah,
full post
Shane's.
in the Facebook group asking for rain. Like how many you're gonna get a rainbow.
Yeah, he'll do like 10 and be like, I'm done, and Seth will be the next in
Seth will be
line.
11th. Yeah.
Yeah, so Shane, please don't. Please, you don't have to. It's really that's very kind of you to say, but yeah, this one is
Yeah. If anything,
the
go
lost
rewatch.
episode.
Go rewatch Derek's episode.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
don't
make
know. I don't know who Meg Han is, Seth. Is there any
oh,
relation to Megan?
oh, this is so good.
Is it Meg
I'm
Han shot first? Is that what it is?
okay. Yeah. Dustin, you find out like for your La Boo Boo. I still don't know what a La Boo Boo.
I
You send me images of them, but I still don't
I
get it. So,
honestly, we joke. I really do hope somebody sends in for a Labubu sketch
La Boo
because
Boo. I don't even know how to say it. My
yeah,
goodness.
Labubu. Yeah. So
La Boo
I
Boo.
100% would love to see a Labubu sketch from Skottie. Yeah.
I feel like Joy trying to learn French on Friends. I just cannot. La Boo Boo. La Boo. I cannot.
Labubu.
La Boo Boo.
They have their
That's
own
it.
theme song. I will not be singing it, but my wife sung it all the time, and it's an earworm. It just gets stuck in your head. So I was gonna say Gert Boo Boo, Gerla Boo Boo, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of similar letters there. That's kind of a, yeah, that one's rough. That
I
one's
like to
rough.
see her as a Gert Burr baby, though. There we go.
Wah, wah. Yep. Yes. We do sound effects now, apparently. So.
Uh,
All right, anyway,
oh
other.
man, Hong Kong Fooey. Now we're talking.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a good one.
That'd be a fun one, yeah.
Still don't know what those are. I've never seen one in person. You're all the better for it, my friend. Nope.
Nope.
I'm not sure what that nope is, but I think he's.
I'm assuming to the Gert Burr
Gerber
baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to say. I'm sorry, Tyler.
Terrificon.
That's rough. Yeah. Is anybody in the chat going to Terrificon?
He did it, guys.
It don't feel
We
right.
did it. He said
did.
chat.
You broke me. You broke me. My spirits are gone. I'm at 30%.
I don't think your spirits were there to begin with.
Let's be honest. Come on, there's not much there. So Seth says nope. Oh, Jerry's thinking of going. I just want some people to go to get some pictures
Yeah,
so we can post here on the
it'd just
group.
be fun. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen photos from Terrificon. Maybe they've posted. I'm blanking.
Yeah, we posted. We did a show on Terrificon last year.
Didn't we?
I don't remember. We put it. We did the Scotties. It was in the Scotties as one, and there was pictures in there. I'm pretty sure we did.
I
a
think
show
you
on
are
Terrificon.
right. Yeah.
Man, we did so many shows.
I mean, we
This is
are on
right there.
episode 44ZDEFAG.
Yeah, it's like Star Year. That's like Picard coming in and reading what our episode is. So,
Oh man, Star
All
Date,
right.
exactly.
Star Date, man, I can't. The hits keep coming. Jerry, if you go, hopefully you can come on the show and tell us about how the experience was. You have an open invitation if you go. 4 hours, you can do it, man. You can do it. Even if you go for one day.
That's a little under what you drive, right? You're like a 6 or 7, or
Yeah,
just longer?
yeah. Whenever the interstate's messed up, it was 8.5. So it was a lot. It doesn't. If I could say it right though, if I said Star Date, I said Star Year. I was off on it. So, but last but not least,
Hey.
2 weeks from tonight, our good friend Jamie Jones will be coming.
Oh goodness,
We're
scaring them off. They're not even on the show. We're calling them our good
Yeah.
friends. So
No, I'll get serious here for a second. At Heroes, Tyler introduced our group circle to Jamie, and Tyler got an amazing sketch. And we'll come back to this page, but the one in the bottom right-hand corner there of Duncan,
yeah.
this was a sketch that Jamie did for Tyler, and he also did a Gert at Heroes, which is the far right, that Alfredo had gotten gifted to Stupid Fresh Mess, to Skottie and Megan there at that. So incredible guy, just super friendly. He was very engaging with everybody that came up and approached his table. I originally just asked him to come on and be a guest on our show and spend an hour or so with us talking about the projects he's working on and some of the interactions. Because he even had a call out in the Substack letter about Skottie Young's fans and Stupid Fresh Mess group.
He did, yeah.
That was hovering around his table getting sketches.
All the Stupid Fresh masses that were hanging around his table.
That's it. So he was. Yeah, I'm not putting that up, Jerry. So he was so kind to us when we stopped by, and just you could tell he loved what he did and had such a passion for the art. So we wanted to get him on as a guest, and then I thought, hey, he did such an amazing job and was so quick with the sketches. I wanted to provide an opportunity for all of our Skottie Young Appreciation Group members to be able to get either a head sketch or a full body sketch from him that he could showcase off during the show if they're finished or in some capacity of them. Yeah, I think, man, I'm having trouble. I'm like jumping off the diving board and you're catching me and not with my safety net. So
that's what we're here for, baby.
That's right. So Jamie will be on the show July 30th. There's already been 9 people that have claimed head sketches and 6 full body sketches. So
here to catch.
Yeah. I can't even get the answer right. That's so bad. So Jamie's going to watch this and be like, I am not coming on now.
He's like, this is what I signed up for. Exactly. Yeah.
So we look forward, everybody, if you haven't claimed a sketch, make sure and do. They're incredible.
Yeah.
Jamie puts a lot of love into them. And if you don't, just please support him on here. Check out his books, check out his websites, and check us out on July 30th to see us interview Jamie Jones and just show him the love of the stupid fresh messes. What you got
Yeah,
there?
he's
Let's
got
play-
his comics Spacal that he's working on that he self publishes. He just came out with issue 4 in time for the show.
Awesome.
I was lucky enough to be able to get these in a bundle and get a sketch with mine. So it's one of the characters from one of his issues. I'm blanking on the name, of course, because my brain is fried. I found Jamie right before the show. Oh my goodness, I accidentally did the thing
That's
again.
all right. I was trying to help.
I found him right before the show. Again, just like most of the other artists I found, he was already being followed by Skottie and Stupid Fresh Mess. As we saw with this one, these are 2 other auction pieces that Super Fresh Mess won, the Mad Magazine and the Popeye, previously from Heroes. Yeah, I mean, and this was his first time drawing Gert as well as drawing Duncan. Honestly, I got Duncan because I saw the Gert. I got there right as Jamie was drawing. I was like, hey, check this out. And I was like, oh man, I was like, well, I was coming by another piece from you, but I was just get a commission instead and get Duncan. And I was a jerk. I kept mine. I didn't give it. I told him I was like, I'm being me, and I'm not gifting it to you. I'm gonna keep this one.
And just the Alfred E. Newman beat up there at the battle damage. Alfred E. Newman, he's supposed to be battle damaged in that one. That's why he looks beat up. And the Spider-Man battle damage were both purchased by a member of the Skottie Young group. So who is wanting to get another sketch from I
was gonna say these are perfect examples
from Heroes
of the options you can get. The head sketches up there. And then the full figure. And again, these are, just like with all art, these look amazing in person. Duncan, I at least can attest to, looks amazing in person. I mean, it looks great there, but it just looks so much better in person.
Do you have it handy? Do you have the copy handy?
I do, yeah. I've got it in.
I'll kind of blow through these so you can see these again. I'll point out, I love the fact that he in all the convention pictures I've seen, he's got his bow tie and his suitcase there with him. It's such a unique look that really makes him stand out. So I love that.
I told Megan about that. I was like, I absolutely loved his booth setup. It's hard to see in this picture, but he had an old school looking briefcase on the right or to his left that held all of his comics and stuff, which I thought was such a nice touch, as well as the bow tie.
He could definitely become a Doctor Who character, like easily. Like
but channeling the Matt Smith vibes for sure. But this is the Duncan that I received. I
love that.
Such a great piece. Again, all I did was ask to get Duncan. I didn't mention the blocks or him pretending to be a monster. This was all just Jamie having fun with it. And he said exactly that, and that's always good to hear, kind of like what Skeff said, I want an artist to have fun with their sketch, not just for my benefit, but for their benefit as well. And it was still drying when I received it. It was Sunday because I asked for this Saturday and received it Sunday. And it was still drying. I had to hold it, but it's just, the inks he uses for the colors are so vibrant and his style is just so fun. Most of the people, you've seen the Rocketeer that I've gotten from
really
him as
cool.
well. Some of the commissions we've already gotten in the group. I cannot wait for him to do, Jack Skellington.
That was inspired. I like that. That was good.
I was trying to think of some of the other ones.
Scud, the assassin. I can't remember it's Scud the something assassin, disposable assassin or something.
Yes.
The Morpheus from the Matrix. And then there's
Morpheus. That'll be an interesting one for sure.
Freddy Krueger's another one that came in late, and then there was several Beta Ray Bill. I mean, there was all kinds of, and Helicorn from I Hate Trailer
Helicorn, yes.
So looking forward to all those. So, and it seems like there's been a major debate going in the chat while we were away.
I know. Yeah, I was kind of I'd seen that out of the side of my eye.
So Youngins is what we're going for Ryan. I think we need a poll for youngins versus masses. Or we could be a mess of youngins when we get together. Seth brought up Order 66, the Debbie Downer. Youngins makes me feel like we're all going to get
Yeah, younglings. Yeah.
unalived by after Order 66. And who requested that travesty? Helicorn? I don't know. Some lucky sap will get that, and
Yeah,
hopefully will be
whatever.
very pleased with it. So, all right, I think that's all we got. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, I think that's
Yeah. If you want to appear on this show, all you got to do is ask. Yeah, we
yeah.
are
Who wouldn't? You know.
like a genie.
Yeah,
We'll make
you could
it.
be like our
Gosh.
GBD DL.
Yeah. I mean, we make Barbara Eden references on the show, which are very current and up to date.
Yeah,
So, yeah, our GFDB CFY. So,
yeah.
if
If
y'all
you want to
figure
be
out,
on episode 45 XYZT7, then you too can, be in a star date. So
that's right. That's right. So, anybody wants to come on, come hang with us. Like I said, episode 46 will feature Jamie. Episode 48, I'm getting dangerous here. Derek will be our good buddy. Derek will be returning on that one, and then
yeah,
who knows what we'll have in the future. We'll have some more fans on. We'll have some vendors on. We may even have some more artists if we can get anybody to answer our calls after this episode. So thank you all for tuning in as always.
yes.
I think I'm done. I'm gonna
Well, I was
mute
going to say,
myself.
and just to reconfirm, because people have that date for the Derek Laughlin one, but that will be a Thursday, a little bit different than our Wednesday one, just to line up with everybody. Same goes for the week after that.
Or 2 weeks
'Cause
after that.
yeah,
Yeah.
for 2 weeks after that, yeah, because, uh, yeah, you'll be out the 20th, and the 27th, I'll be gone, so we might have to do, like, a Tuesday or something, so
Yeah. So, and also the August 14th, we wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to read the issue before we saw before we saw all the pages. Because last week Derek showed a good deal of pages, like 10 or 11, but we held off because we didn't have any spoilers. The next time Derek comes on, we want to be able to show the full 20 issues,
yeah.
20 issues, 20 pages of the issue. So to see really how great his art is on all
And
those pages.
we'll give, like, a warning, because we've done it in the past, we'll give a warning, but, like, "Hey, if you don't wanna see it, tune out
Turn
and then
away.
tune
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in," but yeah, I mean, it's just so worth it. I mean, again, it's doing a disservice not to show all the pages just because they look so good,
Yes.
and Derek's so kind enough to show all those to us along with other stuff, so
And full disclosure, me and Tyler, he was kind enough to stick around after the show, and we saw the pages, and the whole time we're seeing them is like, I wish you all could have seen them.
it was
They
just
were
yeah.
so,
They're
it
just
was
so good, and
incredible.
again, the stories behind it, and, him just talking about certain things is just always fun, so
Okay. We're back to the names. We have opened up a can of worms with the names. So as Jerry, he hopes there will be a
yeah.
chart next week. And Ryan, good night, good buddy Ryan.
Yes, good night, good friend Ryan.
Yeah, yeah, it's not good friend. It's good buddy. It's good.
Yeah,
GBD. Come on.
good buddy, that GFD,
Trademark
GFD.
GBD. Yeah,
Yeah,
GBD.
goodness.
So, but good night, good buddy Ryan, and all the good buddies that joined us tonight. And thank you all for tuning in.
Feel
And
like
for
we're ending this
real,
Bob Ross style, so
yeah. Thank you all. It has been a
thank
very
you.
pleasant
Good
night.
night, yeah.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Happy little buddies here. Happy
I like
little
how it got
buddies.
louder, like it got more intense, like it got closer to the mic, it got more intense.
I'm muting. Finish us up.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Join us next week. For Jamie, I mean, again, his art is just incredible. So even if you didn't get a commission, it'll be worth it to see everybody else's and just to talk to him. Yeah, the episode was limped. Yeah, until then, stay fresh, live messy, and we'll catch you masses later. Oh no, it's not ending. Dustin's taking